camera.
But we're live. You can't fix the camera when you're live.
We are now entering the Twilight Zone. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot.
Wait, are you sure you're not in the Ninja Turtles mode? Do 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 do.
No.
Do. Turtle power.
The problem is it's still saying it's upcoming.
Well, refresh. Because we're live.
I'm alive! Oh, child, it's electrifying here. Let's just... I'll get on mine.
Live. We're live. We are live. There's an ad. We're live.
There's an ad for that.
All right. In the meantime, what's up, everyone? Kaiju no Kami here with...
Silver Quill.
And...
Cruellica Kain.
And the camera's a bit wonky right now. Let me try to straighten that up. But we are here to talk about episodes 6, 7, 8 of
Are you sure?
Boonboomger. I don't know. It was kind of a crappy time.
Nah, I thought they were flushed with victory
Eh,
and feelings.
let's just clean up everything and get it over it.
That's more than he can handle. That's why he's jiggling.
Swirling. Always swirling.
Ooh.
For a pun.
Ooh, but wait. Do they swirl clockwise or counterclockwise over there?
I have no idea.
Well, technically, when you were in merry old Scotland, they should have still swirled clockwise, right?
Actually, it was more of just a direct suction, if we're being honest. It was more just sort of...
So we have swirls on one side, Australia has swirls on the other, and in the middle of the world it's just wow.
The conversations we tend to talk about.
They always go down the tubes.
But yes, we watched 3 episodes, and I have to say, I don't know.
You don't know?
These 3 episodes weren't my favorite.
No, I was kind of bored with them, especially up until the last 10 minutes of episode 8 when we had the fight between Mad Rex and Red. I was kind of bored.
Well, I had fun with... I'm interested by the first episode for 2 reasons. One, it kind of solidified Boom Boom Black as my favorite right now. Because he's uncomplicated. He's a nice guy with no ulterior motive.
He's the most spotless black.
Do you know how rare it is these days to have a character who's just nice for the sake of being nice?
Wait till you watch Fallout.
I'm a little afraid now.
The whole vault is like a whole world of you.
And is it a hellscape?
You'll see when you get to Fallout.
It's not literally a whole of you.
You can handle the whole of me.
No, it is a whole world of him. Because everybody's so polite and nice and...
It's a small world made of me. It's a small world made of me. I'm not done yet. It's a small world made of me. It's a small hellscape. Boom. But the other thing is seeing a Boom Blue hot-blooded. Because I'm hot-blooded. And he's just going all out.
But I love how they're just tailing Black, and he's like, I know he's gonna show his true face. I know he's gonna show his true face. And then he's like, no one can be that nice. No one can be that nice. Oh, he picked up 100 yen coin. Oh, he gave it to the police station. 100 yen coin.
But to be fair, I can honestly say, if it's like $10 and above, I'm going to try to find the person who dropped it. But if it's like a $5 or change...
But how do you find someone who
Well,
has
if you
it?
see somebody walking not too far away from you.
That's one thing, though. Of course, they're going to say, yeah, of course that's my money.
Well, not necessarily. I've actually tried to give money back to a person. I'm like, no, that's not mine.
Well, actually, I'll tell you all the story real quick. I was at the drive-through ATM at a bank, and the car in front of me pulled away, and all of a sudden a 20 slipped out of the machine. I tried to flag them down. Hey, come back! But they were off and away. So I took the 20, got my money, and then I brought the bill back into the bank and said the car ahead of me drove off without this. And the judge was like, wow, you're going to heaven. It's like, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But I would do something like that too. Yes, actually, I would.
I'm just.
I mean, we've all done stuff.
I'm just trying. Wait, when did you?
Actually, one time we were leaving the grocery store, and on the bottom of the cart was like 3 12-packs a pop that we didn't pay for because we completely missed it.
Yeah.
And we were already at the car. I was like, let's just call it a wash. My evil side came out. I was like, fuck it. Marcus is like, oh no. He literally emptied out the cart of everything but the 3 12-packs, walked right in the store, paid for it, and then we left.
There we go.
It made me feel like a horrible person in the process.
You tell him, man.
If that picked it up, that's our cat downstairs expecting attention.
That's right. But the other aspect of this is something I don't agree with. The toilet monster says that if it removes civility, it reveals everyone's true nature. And everyone always says that if you take X away, you're seeing their true selves. Well, I don't believe in that. If you are actively taking away a person's ability to choose and filter, you have not shown their true selves. You've shown what they are absent a choice or an ability. You have shown their diminished selves. And really all that situation says is you're a jerk.
Yes, total.
I used to think the internet was a litmus test for our true selves, how kindly you treated someone on the net. But then I realized, well, you can't see people, you can't hear the tone of their voice. You're actually operating in a void. And in a void, we're missing some stuff.
In a void, my cat runs directly into a wall head first.
And what is he? Okay, we're getting some side entertainment over here.
But no, to be fair, I agree with that sentiment. I do agree to a certain extent that when you put everybody in a faceless situation, I think that would have been an interesting thing, like cleaning away everything, maybe cleaning away their face, like having like a mask, because I feel when you don't see the person and you just get what's on the inside, so maybe it's still a civility thing, but not to the same extent as the episode. But maybe it'd be better said if you take away people's inhibition. I feel inhibition is where you can sometimes see, not perfectly, I don't think there's ever a perfect situation, but you can tell a little bit more about what the person is truly thinking. That's how I feel like where you get those entertaining experiences when watching somebody drunk, like shit-faced drunk. But before it's going to get that point, but where they lose their inhibitions, you can kind of see what's behind the facade. It's just like with social media and the internet. I will admit that with MySpace, we never had this issue. I feel it's like once we got Facebook and then Twitter and shit like that.
And once you lose TikTok.
I agree with it, but I'm very
that's the fastest way.
Well, that was more just a jab at current politics, which suck.
But I enjoyed the episode, like you said, for the whole black, like for Boon Black, to see him really prove to be as genuine as he is. Not stupid genuine. Because sometimes when you have that character who's like truly as nice as they present themselves, you end up getting them where they're like completely a dumbass. I'm not saying that he's going to be the smartest person on the block, but to know that he helped with an exercise routine, he helped to fix something, he did all of these genuinely thoughtful things that do take a couple of brain cells.
You're making me think of a character named Dougal from Father Ted. He's a very innocent soul, but he's also a complete idiot and somewhat dangerously stupid at times.
Well, okay. Luffy's not dangerously stupid, but I think of Luffy sometimes. I think of Goku as more.
Oh, he's dangerously stupid.
Yeah, he's my opinion of dangerously stupid.
He's a definition of dangerously stupid.
I think it goes Goku,
Naruto.
I don't know Naruto well enough to comment. In my mind, it goes Goku, Usagi, then Luffy.
Makes sense.
Just in that trinity.
The pure idiots.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong. Everybody can be everybody. But Luffy is that genuinely nice that he'll do what he can to help people. And he doesn't necessarily do it for his own success. Whereas Goku will help anyone, but as long as it makes him stronger.
Well, the dangerous side is then he'll put everyone at risk to make himself stronger.
Even, entire multiverse.
Do it.
But so we also get our introduction to the new general.
Ah, yes. Or rather, the newest shipping, because the way he pines for Boon Red. I'm sorry, after a while, it's like, do you want to join me? We can run around the galaxy together.
Just think of it like Dawn Brothers.
What? You don't want me? Well, then no one can have you. I'll destroy you. Wow, my psycho ex-Sentai friend.
Yeah, and he's got a dog mechanical dog thing attached to his leg.
That requires walkies.
But the walkies confused me because it looked like he was feeding him during one of these walkies.
He did. He had food in his hand, which magically was devoured.
No.
Well, it's...
But so we have our new boss who does have a kind of a cool fight with Boon Red, while the others have to take care of the monster on their own. And we get, but it was so gross.
Now, is it Max Rex or Mad Rex?
I think Mad Rex.
Yeah, I thought it was Mad Rex.
Okay, because it made me think of Mad Max.
That may have been the intention.
But all I know is I was thinking like the toilet splashing with toilet water.
Well, okay. I have to admit, that was probably not the toilet I would have chosen for the episode. Only because the toilet seat, obviously, after it's that yellowish, and I know it's not yellow for anything urine related, it's just an old toilet seat.
But then the monster kept going about how clean it was, and it did actually look pretty pristine.
But it's still gross. It was hitting them with toilet water. Ugh.
I think the kind of kryptonite.
Oh, that is his kryptonite. He has toilet water really creeps him out.
But it also a pretty straightforward episode. I mean,
oh yeah.
Although I do love when the monster wraps up the Boonboomger mech. Oh no, it's triple ply. my 87th weakness.
Well, I still think the best part is when Blue, like you said, gets hit and he's all cranked up and ready and just like so apologetic and so complimentary.
Let's save the world together. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
And Pink's all over this. I mean, she's just getting into the fun.
But I like at the end, I think this is where it was, Red has gotten the shit kicked out of him. But it's blue that looks like he has gone through the ringer.
Well, a little Boonboomger curry, which still looks really good. I have to look up a recipe for curry because I haven't been satisfied yet.
You didn't like the Thai curry?
Oh, I did like it. Well, I had the curry fried rice.
Yes,
it was good. But when I look at that Boonboomger curry, it's a different kind
It's
of curry.
almost soupy.
But yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if you guys remember last time when we were craving curry from watching episodes 1 to 5, but we actually did go to a Thai restaurant that was just down the street.
And it was really good.
I had a really spicy curry that wasn't super spicy, but spicy enough. But
You say spicy enough. There was a level of 1 through 5. Oh, actually, I can read you these levels from this Thai restaurant called the Dancing Noodle. So if you're ever in Colorado, find the Dancing Noodle.
Not to be accused of
The
noodle
heat
company.
goes 1 star, mild with little or not sting, so no sting. 2 stars, still somewhat mild, but impacts a kick to the lips and tongue. And that was a little hot for me. 3 stars, sets tongue and lips to tingling and spreads a heat glow. So that's what
Evan Nebula
he had. 4.
me, I went with 4.
The tingling glow becomes a raging fire while the flavors of Southeast Asia come through. And then he's like, because there's one more, star 5, which is, can you take it? This is for addicts, masochists, and Thai nationals. And he's like, I'll give it a try next time we go in. And the lady looks at this white boy here, and she's like, seriously? Because when he starts eating it, I was like, is it too hot? And the same 2 ladies that served us, both, they look at him after he says, nah, I could go with hotter. And they're like, this white boy right here can eat hotter food? Because apparently, outside of those that are traditional Asians that have grown up with this and like the spice, typically can do the 5, which is called Burning Inferno in the restaurants.
Ooh. I've been looking. They don't yet have a recipe out for the Boonboomger curry, but this is curry rice from Gokaiger, Go Ranger, and Alba Ranger. A lot of other toku.
I wonder if they have a cookbook.
Well, if nothing else, they've got
All right.
a good list right here. We can try
Nothing
something.
else, I can make our own cookbook.
Oh, Jesus. So I also liked, well, then we have our next episode, which brings in procurement as our ranger.
For Boon Orange.
Because he was getting left behind.
I do like the fact that with every one of the other actors, they say it with that Japanese flair, like Boon Redo, Boon Blue, it's kind of already has that. Boon Pinku, Boon Blacku, and then you have Boon Orange. He says it like with perfect phonetics for the English word.
Although what I
Instead of orangey or orangey.
today is International Dance Stage Challenge.
Nope.
Nope.
I get the weirdest
But,
notification.
well, so we have, what you call it? Boomer? Boomger? The bot
Boomer.
Yeah, Boomer.
is pining away over some picture of a tire creature.
That a rainbow puked on, and it has 2 tongues.
I don't see what you have a problem with.
Well, this is really a tribute to waifus.
But so the other, so
Japanese culture have a white.
3 of the
I believe
Boonboomgers
that's where the term came from.
take him to go to this festival that
2 Boonboomers.
oh yeah, it was pink and black. And then red and blue go to give orange his offer him like, here's a device specially made for you. He's like, no, I'm not doing this.
He said he just didn't want to fight.
He just, apparently his procurement, he likes to see others grow from the procurements he gets. Plus they throw in green tea with 2 suckers.
But then he notices that they don't actually need him anymore, so he feels left out. He's like, okay, I'm going to do it.
But here's the thing. You say, this is tailor-made for you. Wow! Even though it looks exactly like what you just gave the last guy. I mean, sure, the siren on the side is a construction warning rather than a police siren, but saying it's tailor-made, sus.
Well, he could have made the orange first for him and then created the black off the orange one.
Which came first, the black or the orange?
Orange.
But orange is the new black. Ah.
All I know is they need to have some fun with those two in Halloween time.
There you go.
With
Turn them
orange.
both into candies.
But then, so they're fighting a wall monster.
Which is tough because that means that a lot of their technology is bricked.
I was waiting for a basketball scene.
Oh,
so you could shout, brick!
Well, then yeah, brick, but what was it? Oh yeah, you're blocked from eating and little walls come up around. You can't just reach over. I mean, I know like we're programmed not to do that at when ordering food, but you can reach over. It's not blocking you. Of course, then everyone's running away. But what really freaks me out in this episode, really grinds my gears, there's a lost child section at this event. And there are like 4 to 5 kids in there. What is going on in Japan? Why are there so many lost children in there? And there's a little window to just say, hey, everybody, check the free-range children. If they're not claimed within 48 hours, you can take them for adoption. I mean, what in the high holy hell is prompting so many lost children at one event? Why are there all little kids lining up for this horrific tire creature? Someone explain to me. It makes no sense.
You done? Maybe. All right. So we have them.
I lied. I was more upset.
Orange does his thing to kick ass. Then he gets his construction vehicle. So now we have a new mech combination with construction equipment.
Except it's kind of weird because it has like the base link from the Go light that also becomes a face but detaches. There's a lot of weird mechanics.
For shovel?
Yeah.
Because because the dump, was that the one that becomes the hammer? Dump? It was shovel.
Shovel becomes the face and the arm, and it links to
Dozer.
Dozer's
the hammer.
See, I have nothing to add here because their level of upsetness and hypocrisy all tied together.
All I know
is amazing.
Only because I want to open Silver Quill's orphanage for mech pilots isn't really.
Well, there you go. You go to the lost children section.
Apparently.
If the kids aren't claimed in 48 hours, you get some of your
You do know
future
that's
pilots.
not how it works.
Future pilots.
Well,
You don't have this bargain bin of children just sitting to the side saying, this one wasn't claimed in 2 days. It's all yours. There's a lot of other rules that
Future
go
mech pilot. Okay, fine. Still lost children. It's now called Future Mech Pilot section.
there we go. Look, if nothing else, I'll check on the free range children.
Okay, before we go to the final episode, let me just
I
take a
wasn't
bunch
done.
of
Hold
comments.
on. There was also some other stuff with the brick monster.
I am moving on to
No.
the comments because it was not brick, it was a wall.
Okay, fine. It was another
Oh, it was
brick
a
in the
wall.
wall.
We don't need no
The
education.
fact that it also has to deal with children is what makes it worse.
Hey,
We don't
do you think
need
he's
no
related Do you
self-control.
think he's related to Kublai in Shire, since he's also a wall?
No. The one thing that makes me sad is you don't know Brick in the Wall enough to actually get the joke about the children.
Okay.
Because if you did, you would be doubling down on this so much harder.
I mean, okay. Another brick in the wall.
Well, so, all right, let's hear some comments while he's looking this up.
Okay. So, Thea Games tells us that they can only watch the stream for a bit before watching Superhero Time live.
Oh, well, that's fun.
My internets have been going on and off all week. That sucks.
Hey, I went a week without internet.
I don't know how people can do it anymore.
It is amazing how much I rely on it now. But I will say, solitaire is a saving grace.
So is it about putting kids in walls?
No! It's about putting kids into an educational prison, and the kids want to break out of the wall.
Oh. So they're mech pilots.
That's why I was saying you could double down. Okay, Star Wars fan says hello, Cruellica, Kaiju, and Silva.
And your puns are crappy.
Thank you.
Yeah, they actually are crap. I will agree with that. Star Wars fan says, and the toilet monster was the first monster in history of this franchise to be a toilet.
That can't be.
I think it is.
Really?
Yes. I cannot think of any other monster in any series that has been a toilet for some time.
The Game says, I found it hilarious that they had a serious episode and then went right after that serious episode, made a happy music start, just like with S6 premiere two-parter of MLP. Huh, Silver Quill.
Huh. What? Season 6. I'm trying to place all that. Because Season 4 gave Twilight Our Castle. Season 5 gave us Starlight Glimmer. Wait, the start of Season 6 was The Crystalline. And that just featured Flurry Heart, Destroyer of Worlds. The baby allegory.
Who destroys worlds?
That kid nearly killed the nation. Giggling the whole time.
Grant Smith.
And I need to have this character as my favorite character ever.
Okay, guess I've got an episode to show these two later.
All
What?
right.
You've just been roped into My Little Pony. Sorry.
No.
Have we watched X-Men 97?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We'll do something later.
Well,
about
I
that.
actually talked about it real quick in my quickie review recap today that I recorded.
Are you three talking about Boonboomger?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope so, because what's the point of the video?
Well, I mean,
I love you adorably, but
let's be fair. We've talked about a lot in just this stream that has nothing to do with Boom Boom.
I think we've probably talked about Boonboomger for 5 minutes of this 27 minutes.
come on, you think that Boon Red is an annoying sack of shit, but he does have an annoying catchphrase throughout the series.
Wait, did I say he was annoying?
I don't recall saying he was annoying.
No, okay. Yosha Lucky is an annoying catchphrase.
Same with on fire, getting fired up.
I mean, getting tuned up. Well, wait, he does say he's getting fired up, but that's in reaction to the moment, and he doesn't say it every 5 seconds.
Well, it's not like, okay, I'm going to use the low-hanging fruit that we all reference. It's not like the character using his own name every fucking episode is part of a catchphrase.
Yeah, it's now to be honest, I became a little bit more forgiving of Lucky after the one episode he explained why he says it, but still didn't like how he received every power and had all the history. You had 9 characters.
12.
12, but a core cast of 9 at least.
Yeah.
To spread that out, but no, it all went to Lucky.
Well, while I won't say that Boon Red is my favorite of the 5, he's not the worst Red I've seen by far.
Oh, no. I mean, he plays it cool. And if anything, I'm a little interested for this weekend's episode to hear why he wants to, his dream.
Space race, yeah.
Wait, did he just watch Redline and say, I want to do that?
Probably.
Because Redline is a damn good movie that you should all see.
Also, don't compare Boon Black to those anime characters.
Oh, but come on, we need a point of reference.
I call Usagi Serena.
You're dead to me.
I remember those days. Also,
way back.
Boon Blue and Orange, the smart members of the team.
I don't know about smart, but they're definitely the more cooler and collected.
That's true.
Black and Pink are the passionate and emotional. Those guys are the cool and aloof. And Red, I think, is somewhere in the middle.
Oh, no, I think that's a good... I liked when Shashiro went to Boon Black and leaned forward to the ground as Boon Black walked backwards. Like falling forward. That was the worst trust fall ever.
Is that the toilet episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
When after he found the coin
Oh, yeah.
and he turns around.
Oh, yeah.
I know, Kaiju, you hate Sentai season with shit jokes. Cherry Fluffbelly Official says, sorry I'm late. No worries. We haven't really done anything of importance.
Well, we've had discussions. I voiced my moral view of we need filters. They're part of our choice in social interaction. You heard my outrage over all the missing children and one event in Japan.
As I said, nothing of importance.
Oh, she done shot me down.
I know a Yellow Ranger who loves curry.
Oh, yes.
No. Just move on.
Anthony Sarkis says, I actually went to a few crowded restaurants during my trip to Japan last year.
I'm curious if they were as soupy as they look in the videos.
I wonder about that.
Because when we have curry over here, it's more like just a thin coating.
Well, his was pretty soupy.
Yeah.
Super.
Advent's wasn't that soupy.
Well.
And then he's Yellow Ranger from Sentai season you already reviewed.
Go Ranger.
And it was from 75. Thank you, Grant. You're a sweetheart. Japanese Toku must love curry. I wonder if China and Indonesia Toku like curry as well. I'd be curious if we got a candy monster.
Oh boy, that would just have everyone trying to lick it to death.
That'd be the perfect Halloween episode.
Wait, what if it's an everlasting gobstopper monster? Or better yet, a Tootsie Roll monster. We can finally answer that eternal question. How many licks does it take?
That's a horror movie. And then we have maybe the villains of Boonboomgers hate children so much that they're trying to kill them in the most slowest way possible. There you go. There's your free-range children.
There we go. Well, they did block off the door. Surprised the mom's trying to wave attention and the kid's not even.
It's like, I'll have a new parent by next week.
Oh, so it only takes a week. What were we saying about hypocrisy earlier?
I was going off your logic.
Oh, now she's going with my logic.
I was expecting a Pink Floyd reference for the mall monster. That's what we had to teach him about. He didn't get it until after he started reading the lyrics, and he still got it wrong. So we're going to have to make you watch the movie.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, there's a movie for the wall.
And hopefully you'll understand it better than the nostalgia critic.
No shit. I predicted that joke, didn't I? Yes. Well, school is prison.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, it is.
For teachers, maybe.
Yes, it is. Help.
Kaku the Ranger.
Had a
Has
wall.
a monster.
Yep. That's who I also thought of for this.
And Kane, and Grant, I knew you were talking about kaiju every time you said Kane, so you were fine. Boon Red is not annoying or doesn't have an annoying catchphrase.
Yeah, I don't know why someone thought.
Well, no, I think he
miswrote what he meant. Hello, Kamen Rider 64, and least favorite Pink Ranger from Sentai.
Least favorite. Least favorite. Well, that's the thing. If they're my least favorite, I'd probably put them out of my brain.
And Anthony Sarkis did answer your question. The curries he had in Japan were pretty soupy, but very tasty.
Oh, well, that's
so good. I think that is a standard fare.
Oh, okay. But I'm just trying to think. A Pink Ranger who I really didn't like. You know, I'm going to say, actually, in Jew Ranger, I never felt like me had much characterization.
Disagree. But
wow, no.
Mine would.
Your choice is fair. I've not seen Jew Ranger, so I can't.
Really?
Oh, we have to fix that.
Oh God.
You say that every time.
Yeah, we have to fix that with.
Broadway, you can't come out.
I
have to fix it with you guys for
wait,
Time Ranger.
Wait, you guys.
Man.
When did I get in on this?
Yep.
Because apparently
Time Ranger and Ginga Man is with both of y'all. Have to show you Go-Go 5 at some point. Have to show her Jew Ranger now.
I haven't seen Ginga Man either.
I said Time Ranger and Ginga Man are y'all.
Y'all, where
Meaning
the
both
fuck are you
y'all?
Yeah, Country Ranger.
from? No
Oh,
shit.
Western Ranger.
Oh, so I have a hamburger
Redneck Ranger.
transformer device?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Ninja.
Ninja pink?
I thought it was white.
No, was she white?
Pink was the cousin who was the only one who had like a lot of the development.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the dumbass was the white one.
Okay, so she was. So yeah, no, I think me didn't just. She wasn't annoying or anything. She just didn't get to evolve. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, finish.
The
Sorry.
only episode I remember that she was big in was the chase around her rival and wear different clothes, costumes and bikinis, and while everyone else was trapped by the worm's thread.
Well, that's right, because I showed you Jew Ranger when it wasn't subbed.
Yeah.
Because there was the flower monster episode where.
Well, that just involved her lying there, and I think even her own guardian had to come in and help her out.
So I probably going to choose a least favorite of others on Pink Rangers, especially when you just disacknowledged him with I disagree and tried to move on. So there's not too many Pink Rangers that I can, kind of like what you said, you ignore them after a while. But of the series, I remember where there was a pink and it wasn't just substituted by a yellow or white. Pink from Jetman.
That was white.
But she had pink in her design.
White Swan.
See, I can't pick a Pink Ranger because I've not seen enough fucking series with pink. And the series I have seen with the Pink Ranger, because I believe the Pink Ranger was a Mega.
Yeah.
But she wasn't bad. I enjoyed her character.
Okay.
Like Gokai.
And the Pink Ranger and Car Ranger was done well.
And Gokai Pink was good.
She was really good.
So I don't have a Pink Ranger I hated unless I go with well, even I can't go with that, but my least favorite female Ranger of the series I've seen would have to go into two categories. One, for being a two-timer who just couldn't figure out who she liked, so she chugged them along, was White Swan from Jetman.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I would probably say maybe she is a pink in Kyorager.
Oh.
The robot chickadee.
Yeah, she's pink.
But she wasn't terrible. She just didn't do anything. Now,
That's like the entire Q Ranger cast.
Now, I will say, on the flip side, my favorite pink of all time in the last 10 years is Majine from Zenkaiger. Because she goes psycho.
Oh, like when she's so angry, she's actually crawling out from a well.
Yes, that was perfect. But oh yeah, King Oger doesn't have a pink. I honestly.
Well, she hasn't seen Time Ranger, so she can't mention Yuri.
Oh, she's all about the Yaoi and the Yuri.
I prefer Yaoi more than Yuri, but I do like Yuri on Ice, which I'm a little pissed off about.
She beat me to it. Well, good thing we have a toilet monster finally to handle that.
Now, how about least favorite Yellow Ranger?
Yellow.
Yeah, I know Dawn Brothers has a male Pink Ranger, but if anybody puts him in the category of the least favorite pink, I will fight them. I will cut a bitch.
Yeah.
Not literally cut, but figuratively.
Yellow. I don't remember a yellow that really ticked me off that much.
Least favorite Yellow Ranger?
I'd have to look back. Oh, well, I guess in Zenkaiger, Gowon, a misanthrope who was a little too interested in humans? Nah.
He kind of annoyed me a little bit. Um,
How about Yellow Ranger and Q Ranger, whose only development was I was from a planet who starved, so I want to feed people.
Oh yeah, he didn't get to do anything.
oh yeah, the cook.
Kajiki Ranger.
Grazie. I mean, again, not bad, just not utilized.
That's why I can't think of them as like traditionally bad characters because it's the writers who fucked up, not the character, not the.
What about
actor.
the Yellow Ranger and Blue Pot?
See, I didn't hate her.
I didn't hate her, but
I wouldn't put her in my least favorite category either. Same thing with the Pink from Blue Pot.
Yeah, they were pretty fun actually.
And then Zenkaiger did have some good stuff, but the sad part is that it was written by a common writer loving pain in the ass who wrote Lupin and Pain in the Ass Ranger, aka the Sentai season that stole Boonboomger.
Thank you. Tell us how you really feel.
huh?
I'm just reading the words.
So Zenkaiger was written by the same person who wrote Pato versus, or Lupin versus Pato Ranger.
Oh yeah, and Duoger.
See,
I misheard how Kelly was.
I am still of the point before we get back to the show we're actually supposed to be talking about. I will maintain the fact that Zenkaiger is the Seinfeld of Sentai. It is a story without a plot.
Like Ryu Soldier was too.
No, I will say what Zenkaiger I enjoyed more.
Really, I'd go if we're talking sitcom similarities. I'd put it more to Perfect Strangers. The sitcom may be standard, but the physicality just sells everything.
True, that's a fair point. I hadn't thought about Perfect Strangers.
Oh, Belki Bartakamus. Oh no! You do not get to bombard us with Sentai I've seen and not watch Perfect Strangers.
Exactly.
I will fix you.
Especially with the fact that Balky is the villain in Langoliers. When I first saw Langoliers and he was the villain, I was like, Balky, you are so nice, man.
I've only watched one episode of Seinfeld as well.
Wow.
Did you watch the
Finale?
No, actually, it was an episode that was okay. I should actually say I've only watched one full episode. I didn't like Seinfeld, but the one episode I did watch in full, I watched in full because it was hilarious. They couldn't find their car in the mall garage.
Oh, that is such a good episode.
Because that is so true.
And apparently, at the end where the car won't start, that was not in the script.
No, that actually really happened. The car wouldn't start.
And if you look closely, you can see the actors laughing in the car. Anyway, speaking of cars, Boonboomger.
Yeah, the show that we're actually talking about.
The galactic race. Because we finally get the first half of, one, the breakup between Boom Red and Mad Rex. And also learn...
Like the breakup.
And we finally get to see what Taya's dream is, to take part in this galactic race of some sort.
Well, that's what it seemed like. Originally, the Boonboomgers were created for this race and ended up having to be there to defend the world from this mafia group.
But it's a Grand Prix, so maybe we should get Kamen Rider Geets in on it.
Thank you. That's all I thought of. I was like, so it's the space?
Well,
Grand Prix.
I was like, okay, so this is where they're going to get Goonboomger into it, because they talked about it's a multi-dimensional race.
I didn't hear multi-dimensional. I just heard galactic.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the way they were telling me is it was multiple.
I just heard galactic.
Oh, the way I thought was multiverse. So I'm like, okay, so that's how you're going to get your Goonboomger and Tokuger involved in this series.
Okay, Tokuger, that feels like a stretch to me. Like Goonboomger, with the way the cars look, even though they don't all individually talk.
No, Goonboomger, they all have their own personalities.
I meant in Boonboomger.
Oh.
They don't, except for the evil car.
You're a car?
You're a car.
You're a grand prick.
But Tokuger, it's about trains. If you're gonna go the route of cars, even if all 5 Rangers are no longer acting, because I believe they're all still with us from Car Ranger.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to hesitantly say that now because so many. No, sadly, there's just been a lot of taking of one's
life. Yes.
Yes, but put Car Ranger. Have maybe. I don't think it was Car Red, was it?
Red Racer?
Red Racer. Have Red Racer and the chickadee from the villains that
in it?
Had the super crush on him. Because she'd be the perfect crazy ex-girlfriend if they weren't together anymore. But by the way it was seemed in Gokaiger with jealousy, probably wasn't. But have Car Ranger in it.
Well, we did have that scene a few episodes ago where we saw the steering wheels from Turbo, Car Ranger, Go-Onger.
Well, Turbo, okay, stupid question for that then. Are all the actors from Turbo?
Yeah.
Thank God. It feels like one from a lot of series are gone.
We've lost a lot of folks. By the way, just saying, Gokaiger's Car Ranger episode, one of their best.
Was the best one.
Car Ranger. I almost poked myself in the fucking eye. But anyways, I loved how they did that in a way for the episode where they're all doing that motion. That's why I'm like, you have to
Ranger.
Nothing else. You have to have Car Ranger. You don't need Tokuger. You don't even need Go-Onger. Yes, you'll have to have it. Just put in Car Ranger. I beg of you.
Car Ranger. The series that saved Sentai and nearly killed Power Rangers.
Apparently, that is an urban legend.
Yeah, that was false.
Well, now that takes all the fun out of it.
It does! I was so disappointed when he corrected me when he found out it was an urban legend.
Yeah.
How dare you correct us with facts?
I know, right?
This is
fake news! Fake news!
This is America.
We don't take kindly to facts around these parts, partners.
You hear me?
Da be liars in dummies.
People say that Dawn Brothers is the Seinfeld Sentai. That
was full of plot.
Dawn Brothers, well, one, it did have a lot of plot. It was very story driven. That's the reason why I could never think of it as Seinfeld. If you truly watch Seinfeld, there were very few episodes that connected truly together. Now, that doesn't mean that the characters didn't grow at certain points or have relationships that lasted multiple episodes, but it was pretty much episodic. That's why Zenkaiger can work as that, where Perfect Strangers was pretty episodic too.
Yeah.
Dawn Brothers absolutely is a sitcom as well. I would liken it, if I had to choose a sitcom myself, probably 30 Rock.
There we go.
I'm not saying it's anything like 30 Rock, but if I had to choose a comedy sitcom or Community.
Wait, how many comedy sitcoms have you seen?
He doesn't watch sitcoms. It makes me really sad.
Okay, we need to get like a Clockwork Orange eye.
I'm good.
I'll do the eye drops. You play the episode.
I don't like sitcoms.
He hated the first time we watched WandaVision.
I hated the first.
He hated it.
The first 3 episodes I didn't care for.
Me though, I was like, I know what that series is referencing. That series, I knew every reference.
Sitcoms have no plot, so they bore me.
Bullshit. There's a lot of sitcoms. My 2 dads had a lot of plot. Don't
Okay,
ask.
maybe sitcoms today, but when
that was back in the 80s.
Punky Brewster?
Never even heard of that one until DVD.
Family Matters?
Was that the Urkel one?
Yes.
I hated Urkel, so.
Oh my God! How could you hate Steve Urkel?
Because his voice was annoying as hell.
That was the point.
We're in a very passionate argument. I apologize to the audience.
All right.
You're like technical difficulties.
We need to take these 2 out for a nice dinner, a little candlelight. Well, neither drinks wines, so
I can't. My liver doesn't like it.
My nice sodas. We need to rekindle the relationship.
This is going on nearly 23 and a half years. What the hell are you going to rekindle?
Wow, the romantic in you died.
Okay, but next comment.
Holy
Well,
crud.
Okay, so we have our episode. Let's get to that first.
Well, I thought we talked about it. We're done.
No, we talked about the Grand Prix.
And we
You're a
talked
Grand
about
Prix.
the breakup.
So we have. Then we have the other Rangers like, wait, what do you mean this whole thing's just for a Grand Prix? Oh, he never told you?
Well, not black.
Orange.
Blue and orange both knew because orange was like, wait, he didn't tell them?
Loose lips, pal.
So pink and
Black
were like, wait, what? So they weren't on board. They still were going to fight because...
Oh. Then Miss I bought a CD of that terrifying tire.
And wanted to drop it off specifically to Boomer because she's best friends with this dude.
Yeah, she's crushing on a tire herself, I guess. But she says, well, that means you're all just tools for his whims and amusement. It's like, lady! What are you doing?
The lady with the creepy eyes. Yeah.
The glasses. What the hell?
Creepy eyes.
But why would you even phrase it that way?
Well, that just makes the matters worse because that's not the intent.
It's like you're kind of projecting here. Wait, what is she really saying? If I had this much money, you'd all be pawns for my amusement?
Well, if I had that much money, I'd be like, dance, bitch, dance. And you'd all dance, and I'd laugh and have fun, and just like continue saying, dance, bitch, dance, and watch you suffer as you continue dancing.
I need to go now.
Didn't you say something about Target and Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, let's go check that out. All right, we'll see you. Have fun.
But
Okay.
Bye.
Anyway.
I don't have that money, so I can't say dance, bitch, dance.
The fact that you would, though. The fact that you would.
So,
it casts so many doubts on our friendship.
all right, so we have
Do I not look like
Our-
this type of person?
our
that would take
Boonboomgers are
advantage of
fighting. I will wait.
Oh, speaking of taking advantage, she understands me. So we are friends. We
Yes.
are friends because she knows how I like to drive her nuts.
that? Okay, maybe
And
I
she
wouldn't tell you to
and-
dance, bitch,
And
dance.
she would tell me to dance. Although there's that song, now dance, fucker, dance, man.
All right, so I love when we
I
have
love that song.
our Boonboomgers get locked in cages with the two
Just broke my nose.
I'm sorry.
with the two villains. And then we have Mad Rex is like, yeah, well, these low lackeys. And they're like, wait, did he just say we're a lackey?
Well, when
What did they think they were?
when they get trapped in their own cages, I mean,
Okay, you have to admit, though, them lying on the ground, acting like they're injured, when there's no possible way they could have been injured. And you have black and orange, blue and pink running up to them, finding out it's a disguise. And the cells fall on them. And they're all stuck there. And they never thought about the fact that they were still in the cells. That is like commitment for being lackeys.
pure lackey behavior. In fact, that's lackey of the
But
year.
I love the camera during the fight between Mad Rex and Taya. So damn awesome.
I love the effect of the tires as Taya launches himself
No,
at Rex for the victory. They've done a very good job of integrating tires into the combat better than I thought.
mhm.
Oh, absolutely. Like, especially when Taya was falling, like in the first episode against
Uh-huh.
Mad Rex, and he was falling backwards, and you had the images of the tires helping to like stabilize him before he actually took a pit back. It was actually pretty impressive.
Mm.
And I have to say, I truly don't hate the helmets as much as I
The
should.
suits have grown on me much more now than at the beginning. I still don't like the spice rack on orange.
Spice rack.
Spice
or whatever you call the top of a spice. That
A pepper shaker?
not the pepper shaker. The one we have where you have the holes in it.
Yeah, that's for like a spice shaker, like a pepper shaker. It's where the spices fall out of the container.
Yes, but I don't know what the actual term is.
Pepper shaker.
I
shaker.
don't know what they're called. I don't know what the little piece on the top of it is called, but
Oh, well, a lid. But I haven't really gotten behind the tires on the face. I still think it's good. But the funny thing is, with red in his or blue, the lips oddly on the helmets work well with that.
Well, I think that's what it.
Mm.
That part I like the lips. I don't hate the helmets as much as I did. I just don't. They will never be my favorite helmets.
But I do appreciate that Pink does not wear pink
All the time.
all the time.
There we go.
Like, it proves that there are other colors in the rainbow that can be in their wardrobe, no matter what the color of ranger they are.
I appreciate that Black doesn't wear those button-up overalls all the time.
He doesn't look like a spokesperson for the 90s any longer.
It's so inefficient. You think button-up jeans make any sense? Hell no.
They never made sense even when I wore them as a kid.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do in my quickie review.
Button-up jeans?
No, Power Rangers Cosmic. Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury. I forgot to talk about that.
That made sense.
Well, I'm sure you'll vent your rage elsewhere.
All right, but anyway, so yeah, it was a really cool fight, and then we had Mad Rex uses Yurikar to make himself grow because Red basically breaks up with him.
And I think in doing so, Mad Rex lost his subordinates because he didn't just wait for Yurikar to vent the gas. He crushed it out of him.
Oh, yeah.
This is squeezing an orange for the purest juice. And even his lackey is like, how could you do that?
Well, they're lackeys. They will have no choice but to follow him still.
Although, we haven't mentioned that their observation, Yurikar gobbled up all that gasoline and didn't go red-eyed or giant. So is it he only gobbles it up once it's been lost from a monster and then he goes crazy?
Might be.
Or is there something else at play? Some deeper mystery. Oh, I need one of those lip masks.
And then we have a mech battle that was kind of cool. And we go through all the toys,
So far.
including a brand new one.
No, I gotta call shenanigans. The clone car is just the same damn toy in a different color.
Yep.
If I wanted to see a remold of just one little detail change, I'd still be a Transformers collector.
I was going to
full-time.
say, it's your Cliff Jumper to Bumblebee. Or your Skywarp to Starstream.
To Thundercracker, to Dirge,
To Thrust. to
Dirge, Thrust,
Ramjet.
Hmm.
To Acid Rain. To
Nova, Nova Storm.
or it's your Optimus Prime to Ultra Magnus base body. Or
It's your Combaticons over the entire franchise. They get recast a lot.
but yes.
Oh. Hi, Pot.
Hey Pot, I'm Kettle.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Black.
Can we rephrase that somehow?
No, it's a live stream. It's permanently out there.
Excuse me, all I need to file a copyright claim?
But anyway, so then we have an episode ends with Taya getting injured and wondering what's going to happen next.
The only thing I will say as my last comment about this video is the fact that we're now getting further and further into the point where everybody in a series was born when I was either in high school or college.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to the point in a couple of years where everybody is going to have been born when I'm in my career years.
Yeah. That's how life works.
Years.
And then you're going to get to the point in the series where people are born when you've already died.
And it doesn't change after that.
Okay.
Wait. What about everyone was born after you were reincarnated?
All right. Last few questions, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see. Where were we? Lupin and Pain in the Ass Ranger is one of those reasons why I can't trust a common writer. Loving head writer.
I love Inoue.
Who is-
Oh yeah, we're past that.
Who is so passionate about this?
Boonboomger is gonna it's supposed to be a violet ranger, not violent ranger.
Well, she might be. They might be violent.
Okay. Do we have any guesses as of yet who's going to be the Violet Ranger?
I would like the ISA agent.
That's who I think it's going to be.
I think it'd be too obvious.
Oh, do you mean they have never been slap in the face obvious before?
Shut up. I think it'd be too obvious. I think the Purple Ranger will be an alien that comes to Earth.
I'm still holding out for the ISA agent.
All right.
You know, it would be funny if the Violet Ranger wasn't an alien Earth and she was the daughter of Red Racer and the villain.
That would be
Let's
hilarious.
see.
Just like my cousin. And she develops a crush on Red Racer.
You mean Boon Red?
Yes, Moon Red.
Because if Red Racer's your dad.
Yeah, well, okay, Oedipus complex notwithstanding. I'm feeling very blocked right here.
Learn about Oedipus
Oh.
anymore in schools?
Probably not.
God Will Know has basically said that the generals remind them of Team Rocket.
Well, they don't get to do a lot besides get there and run away. Actually, Yaruka is probably the most proactive of all of them.
Oh
I
my
like
God,
that.
it really is Team Rocket because it's Jesse, James, and Meow.
That's right.
Well, I said that before.
Oh my God.
I have said that before, and you're like, yeah, whatever.
Well, that was before.
Oh, so when you get told by somebody else, you process it all together.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so again, candlelight dinner. Maybe that's some more. Well, now I'm being assaulted. Folks,
Sour Punch.
okay, folks, we're going to wish you all
You were
a
supposed
good night. I've got to get these two into a marriage
You have
counseling.
to call out the attack. Sour Punch.
So, end of stream reach.
No, because click like, subscribe, bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. You can support us on Patreon, Bluesky, and Twitter at tokuaannetwork. And then Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami, and website is creativitybydesignllc.com. You can buy Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. And to answer your question, correct, Car Ranger did not actually save Sentai from being canceled. That was the time change that occurred during the first few episodes of Mega Ranger when they moved it from Friday nights to Saturday mornings. There's also
MLP Silver Quill on Twitter, TV, and YouTube, which will have links to my Patreon and Ko-fi. If you help support me, I can put that money towards getting these two some marriage counseling. But I won't actually do that. I'll just get them,
Thank you.
I'll just get them a nice dinner at Old Chicago.
There's a story behind that. Maybe we'll do tales of our friendship in
Tales of Old Chicago.
it can go in one of my later segments for Let's Talk.
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye. There we go.
Also